Hello, everyone. Welcome. It's been a while and I missed you a lot. So, today we'll be looking at a very controversial topic out there currently called the functional resume. What simply is a functional resume? A functional resume is simply a resume that showcases an applicant's skills. So it starts with a summary, followed by the list of candidate skills with examples. So that's a functional resume. So we call it a skill-based resume. It places focus on your skill and your area of expertise rather than the details of your work. So that simply is a functional resume. And there've been tons of questions online by friends that okay, if you have 7 years gap in the workspace system, then what should you use? Should you use a chronological resume? And this is a big one. And we have lots of arguments currently going on, even as you see on the screen. Recruiters, from the recruiter's perspective, they said, okay, no hiring manager loves a functional resume. Then someone else said, no recruiter love functional resume because it's simply you got something to hide. But I hold this true. Let's go to the point. Should you use a functional resume? Before going there and sharing my own very opinion on that, I will quickly love to say this. A functional resume or a chronological resume is a candidate choice. If you feel uncomfortable showing your employment gap, for example, you have 18 years out of work, you have 7 years, then it's fine to use a functional resume because it simply talks about your career talks. But note this, hiring managers and recruiters said they don't like functional resume. So if you're out there and you're a job seeker, it's very great for you to use normal chronological resume. Okay. So that being said, let's look at how to create a functional resume. So I make up some templates online about different functional resumes and then how to create one. The first thing a functional resume should contain is your summary. And when talking about your summary, you talk about what you want to achieve, talk about who you are, just simply about your career. So most people that uses functional resumes are fresh graduates, they are students, and they are those that have gone out of the workspace for quite a long time. Okay, we'll be looking at some templates about functional resume and how you can make yours. So we'll be coming back in 30 seconds to talk about that. All right, so I pull out this functional resume template from Indeed, and I really love their templates. Hope you can see my screen. So the first thing you need to do, as I said earlier, is your contact information and then summary. Summary about who you are, what you do, and just the likes. And after that, immediately you talk about your area of experience. Okay, you talk about your skill, and then you talk about your skill. Okay, where have you used your skill in your past industry? And then you talk about your education and professional experience. Now, when you have this, you have a perfect functional resume. Okay, so that's simply what how to create a functional resume. Then we'll be looking at one more template out there, which I found very interesting, and boom, we have it. So it's simply your name, your contact information, your summary, your professional skill, you have this, and then your qualification and education. But note this, even as I said earlier, that hiring managers don't like you using functional resume. So this is what you should do if you have a 7 years employment gap. What you should do is just simple. Talk about your experience according to your work level and your expertise. And then during the interview, if you by chance meet into the interview, then you explain. For example, I applied for a role, and because of my employment gap, I was asked, okay, why I transit from one industry to another within so fast. Then I had to explain with the recruiters, and that's just good, and that's it. So you've learned today what functional resume is and what hiring managers and recruiters don't like about it. Now, see you next time. Bye.